Give meanings. Inauguration, an official ceremony to mark the beginning of something. Scheduled, arranged for a particular time. Solicit, to formally ask for help. Preside, to be in charge of a formal meeting or ceremony. Invitee, a person who is invited. Trend, a general direction in which something is developing or changing. Prominently, in a way that many people will know about it. Read each invitation carefully, keeping in mind the list of 8 questions given below. Note the answers in your notebook. Verify that the formal invitation here covers all the 8 points. Who is sending or giving the information? Suhasini Ambedkar, Principal, New Vision High School. V.S. Ajinkya, Teacher in Charge, Seeing Eyes Helping Hands. Komal Scheller and Nitin Walke, Student Secretaries, Seeing Eyes Helping Hands. What is the program? The inauguration of the project. What is the name of the project? The name of the project is Seeing Eyes Helping Hands. Who will inaugurate it? Srimati Vimla Nayak, former principal of New Vision High School and President Sahayak Samaj. Who will preside over the function? Dr. A.M. Chaudhary, Dean, New Life Medical College and Hospital. What time will the function start? The function will start at 10 a.m. Where will it take place? It will take place in the Assembly Hall, New Vision High School of Main Street, Girgaon. How many names get mentioned in the invitation? 6 names get mentioned in the invitation. Now see which of these 8 points are covered in the other invitations B, C and D. Put tick marks against the points that are covered. Points covered in question 1 is only invitation A. Invitation B, C and D are not covered. Points covered in question 2 is invitation A, B and D. Invitation C is not covered. Points covered in question 3 is invitation A, B and D. Invitation C is not covered. Points covered in question 4 is invitation A, B and D. Invitation C is not covered. Points covered in question 5 is invitation A and invitation B. Invitation C and invitation D are not covered. Points covered in question 6 is invitation A, B, C and D. Points covered in question 7 is invitation A, B and D. Invitation C is not covered. Points covered in question 8. In invitation A, 6 names are mentioned. In invitation B, 2 names are mentioned. In invitation C, 1 name is mentioned. And in invitation D, 2 names are mentioned. Prepare a formal invitation for a function you have arranged at home. It should clearly state the following points. Who is inviting people to the function? What the program is? The date and time. The venue, in bracket, the place where the function will take place. A polite request to attend the function. In formal invitation, a person who is inviting you to attend the function, you have tried the name of the person. You have tried the name of the program. You have tried the name of the place where the function will take place. Then you have tried the date and time. And finally, you have to make a polite request to attend the function. In this way, you have prepared the formal invitation. Write an imaginary telephone conversation in which you invite your friend to the above function. When you are writing an imaginary telephone conversation, you have tried the dialogue between two friends' names. Read this imaginary telephone conversation. Imagine someone has invited your family to a program and you are the only person at home when the invitation was given orally. Write a note 4 to 5 lines to pass on the message to the other people in your family. Or write an imaginary conversation in which you pass on the message to your parents. You can either write note or an imaginary conversation. You can write anyone. I am going to give you a note. When you are writing a note in your family, starting you have to write Dear Mom and Dad, and then you have to describe your note in 4 to 5 lines. Dear Mom and Dad, Sudhir uncle has invited us for a surprise birthday party given for Anita auntie tomorrow 8th November at Grand Central Hotel at 7 p.m. And at the ending of note, you have to write your name.